Welcome back to some more of the Chosen. We have a covert action ambush here today. No time to waste. What's happening back there? See an officer, I see a medic, advanced officer. Which is barely out of range. Except if we press one of our funny buttons here. So we'll press that funny button. And punch him in the face. Gracefully. Okay, that's of course not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Okay. What are we doing with that medic?
I hope it's worth it.
You get one shot for free. Part of me was hoping I could finish off the officer now with a perfect shot, but with the grace, that's apparently not gonna happen.
Sono una bomba.
It's also an interesting position for that officer to take. Oh, hang on, we get the free extra move now. Does that help us in any way to handle this situation? Yes, we can premonition or concentration or whatever we're using here. And come down here.
Nessun problema, capo.
Give it a little flamer. Give it a little flamer up top. No, maybe, maybe not. Maybe if there wasn't a high cover there, any cover there.
Ce la posso fare.
Guess we're falling back. You just finish this side off here. I guess we're just going down here and hope for the best. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we might as well just give everybody combat trucks here right from the get-go. Oh yeah, about that. Nah, that was intentional. I knew the Lost would. Never mind.
Okay.
Not really what I wanted to see here. All the things we could spot. I was hoping I could get land on some of these guys. By the way, that is again a very close spawn of the second group close to the covert action squad. That is an interesting one. I could move here. That gives me a shot on that officer halfway across the map.
I can handle that.
Jet could then go ahead and get a little command action in there. Let's see if that was actually worth it. 94%. It's not a terrible shot. One point.
Got it. Moving. Roger that. Scanning.
All right.
Well, see what's happening here. What happens? You borrow.
Sono sotto attacco. Ah, didn't feel good.
Again.
Okay.
Cool. Which activates the group inside? I don't know. Does it activate them? Certainly looks like it. Does that mean the nightmare is gonna unburrow? No, that would be too convenient. It does mean, however, that the tech is doing things and stuff.
Mi stanno sparando.
Okay, there's a lot of inconvenient stuff right now. I mean, I appreciate the idea, but it already triggered the loss a little bit. Do we have a volt on both officers? Absolutely not. Okay.
Per me va bene.
We're really good at leaving officers of 1 HP at the moment. We can do this. Not the barrel, not the other barrel, this guy. Then over here, a perfect shot should be enough for a basic trooper.
One down, thousands to go.
Okay, so the only one left here is the Frost Tank. So we got 100% shot on this guy.
Found something here.
Oh, interesting flip. Yeah, I can get a flank on him, but then I'm kind of exposed to this. And of course, we have the borrowed friend. I'm wondering if it might be worth throwing a flashbang there.
Commander.
Despite the lost implications. It's not it, I think. Yeah, more concerned about hitting the nightmare.
Double time.
Should be in range for the suppression. Okay, we'll do that. And then you should be able to get in range for flank shot on the guy up top.
Little bug wants to play?
We'll check in that you can't reach anyone with your current mobility. Okay.
Fuck, you like it rough.
Got him covered.
Press over there. I think you're just gonna watch. And we might just shield up here.
I'm going.
That could help. Yeah, also a couple moves I didn't expect. Most importantly, the Nightmare doing nothing, and the... Oh, this guy's panicked, and then the Frost Tech doing something weird. Right. Now... We'll get a Requiem reaction. Does that mean you're just gonna burrow again? You'll probably do enough damage that the fire kills. Oh, the fire might already be enough to kill him. Yeah. Advanced Emulator should be, what, 3 base damage? And then we have 2 perks that increase our dot damage. It should actually be enough. Unless I'm wrong about the numbers. Okay. How are we doing this then? We don't have the unwavering concentration to turn our move action into full action. This is not gonna kill that guy, so I guess we gotta take a shot. Damn, it's not the greatest. Thinking we're vaulting here. Good damage roll on the second lost. That was helpful. Are you rolling all the damage? Yeah. Okay, so it's the 2 lost inside that you should be able to take care of.
It is clear.
Thankfully no grapplers, otherwise that move would have been a little bit dumb.
Big deal. Come on.
Yeah, come on, indeed. Show me the movement of that lost. Okay, so we go like back here,
Okay.
not in range of the lost, and we can not shoot the thing, even though I thought I could shoot it, but it's squad side range, so I need somebody else to actually provide vision.
Who dares wins. Roger that, sir. Got the goods.
Let me double check. So at the moment, as long as you're still disoriented, you can't reach anyone here.
Launching.
Even if you get your vacuum reaction, you can't move very far. Then you can finish that off. That counts as an explosion.
Fuck you, demon!
Very questionable. No free kills for Jet there.
Back online.
The good old question of how do we get that loot without taking too much damage, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, Lugia gets it and then gets a heal.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
Have a med kit. Okay.
Loud and clear, sir. Got the goods.
How'd you ever last this long? Finally.
Can we assist with that lost so that we don't have to waste any actions back there?
Nothing like a fresh
Possibly.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position,
What
Commander.
in the world?
For more incoming.
We exploded the forklift? That's some random environmental damage. I haven't seen something like that in a long while.
Got it covered.
Guess you grab that on the way.
That will serve me well.
Posizione confermata. Ready to go. Holding.
More lost.
More of them coming in.
And more reinforcements. We get another really good damage roll here. Did hit the one down below. That's at least something, I guess.
What's over there? Happy now? One down, thousands to go. Si può fare.
I need to take care of this one, re-slice this one, and we move.
Avete visto?
Such a disappointment. Harak and Vayash.
Moving there now, sir.
Got it covered. You sure? Yeah. Finally. The suspense is killing me.
don't want to Overwatch with you because, you know, you never know where they land, and then having a random flamethrower Overwatch is not necessarily what you want, unless you have the perks to handle that, which we don't.
We've got Advent here. Impressed yet?
Very good.
Covering.
I'm still not 100% sure in what situations it will do a proper knockback, and in what situations they will just, you know, sit there and be like, oh, that was inconvenient.
The others were unworthy. Going.
With honor, I lead.
Solo Jali.
I think we can stop me even though.
All right.
Save on the willpower. And everybody else should be able to make it out either next turn or the turn after. We might get another wave of Lost, but I think we can deal with the Lost.
May honor guide us.
You're out, you're out. And you're out. Alright, good amount of kills, good amount of shots, good amount of hits. $51 damage. I think so far we can still count the amount of focus I got from Indomitable from being shot at on the fingers of one hand, with plenty of fingers remaining. But I'm sure that perk's gonna pay off at some point, maybe eventually. Might be tied with the amount of focus we got from meditation so far, so hey, at least that's working out.
All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms. Just what we needed.
Well, and this is the big one always, right? Do we go for Banish or do we not go for Banish? I think we gotta go for Banish because for Death Dealer I should have probably taken. This is that weird new Reaper grenade spec. Now we're going for Banish. We're going for Banish. Too many, and so I don't like the Banish build in base Long War for Chosen, not because I don't think it's strong. I think it's too strong when it becomes your one-trick pony against the Chosen. But there's so many high health targets in Tetjam. Banish becomes not just a one-trick pony against the Chosen, but a one-trick pony against all the high health enemies. So that's what we're taking it. Alright, the plan is still to have Overlord be a super high aim officer with lead by example, but we need to really bring him on more missions, get him leveled up. Like leveling up a holo targeter is tricky. Ooh, superior hacking PCS. I'm intrigued.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
Emeralds, crystals, and a core. Not bad. And a promotion on a hoplite. I wish, you know, I like the pop-up. Hey, one of your soldiers got promotion, but why not give me a button with, yeah, okay, let me do the promotion then.
Commander, the factions have readied proposals for various covert missions. We should head to the ring to plan our next op.
Alright, we can get lightning hands, we can get shield trauma. We can get pick tactics. This upgrades our regular shield bash, which I think we got from the shield, to also stun the enemy for one action. Or we could just get lightning hands for another 3 action pistol shot. I think we're taking lightning hands. I'm using the pistol a fair lot. And also with Hunter's Instincts potentially later on. I'm not sure I actually made up my mind here, but I'm kind of looking at more like Hunter's Instinct Surprise. That's plus 3 damage on flank shots with pistol stuff. I still think Protect and Serve is too good to pass up. But we're gonna go through a lot of ammo with like Lightning Hands, Fanfire, maybe even Liquidator. This is a little bit of a tough choice. Liquidator is so good, right? Any killing shot does not cost an action. The double time is also really good to get into those flank shots to get those killing shots. Something we have to decide in the future, so I can just ignore that for now. What's up with Jet developing bonds with all the other officers? This is not how this is supposed to work. Anyway, the Assault Trooper that's still sitting here unpromoted. There's one important piece of information that I didn't have looking at the talent tree, and that is related to this magnetic launcher. So apparently the upgraded versions of the Assault Trooper launchers get bonuses to both range and radius of those grenades, which, you know, so the normal XCOM grenade launcher doesn't really, I think, might get like 2 times more range or something like that. And of course the beam grenade launcher has the wonderful auto pathing, so you don't have to, you know, look at the ballistic pathing stuff, but they don't get a radius increase. They do get, of course, the additional grenades, which this launcher upgrade does not get. But if the numbers I had were right, and I remember correctly, the final version is like plus 8 range and plus 2 radius, which really makes me want to go for grenades here. Like, yeah, the magnetic grenade, it's kind of like my biggest concern with the laser grenade was really that it has reduced range, and that's always super annoying. But if we get plus 8 range on our grenade launcher, then we can basically engage the final group on an HQ assault on turn 1, just by throwing some grenades that direction. That might be a slight exaggeration, but you get the picture. And here playing an assault class without any run and gun, without any mobility perks. Well, run and gun until we get to Tech Sergeant, right? Or mobility until we get to Gunnery Sergeant. Then we have to give up close encounters, and it's like, I don't think that's it. Especially, like, base 50 mobility is not terrible, but it's not great, and we can't equip, like, mobility enhancing armors or anything on him, because he has his own armor. So I think we're going grenades, because grenades are fun. So let's just get Jingo, let's get Salvo. Let's get heavy weapon bonus use. Yeah, sure, why not? Obviously, we're gonna get laser, and then we'll see. Like, soften up is tempting, you know, +2 damage on all your grenades. But I don't think we can give up Master Engineer. And then we'll have to decide. Oh, no, that's still. I'm still seeing the icon, and I'm like, oh, bring them on with biggest booms would be nice. If it was bring them on, yes, it would be nice. But it's Slamfire, so now I think we're gonna improvise grenade here. And probably fastball. I'm torn between fastball and run and gun. In a way, run and gun can be used for the same things as fastball and has a shorter cooldown. And has more flexibility, right? Makes my throw not cost an action. This gives me an offensive action that I can use for throwing. I'm not... Maybe I'm missing something? But I feel like fastball is just a terrible pick if you can get run and gun instead. Alright, that was our covert action ambush. That means we're back to... I think we're making contact, scanning in region, doing something. Okay, 4 days to supply drop. I guess we should get another thing in here. More supplies. So we don't really have, yeah, we don't have tier 2 bonds yet, so no time reduction on this stuff. You would level up with 3 XP here, so I think, yeah, we're gonna throw you onto another covert action. Probably not with your bondmate though. I'm not sure we can take the low B, because then the failure chance might just get too high. But we'll see. I'm mostly looking at the moment for anyone who's like 3 XP or less away from promotion, which we don't have. I don't like having snipers on the covert actions, but we shouldn't get ambushed. And that probably gets you close enough bondage-wise for level 2. And I don't expect to be ambushed. So I'm even okay sending you out with a laser sniper rifle. It's fine. And if we get ambushed, we have the grapple to get out of bad situations with DerAva, and Artanis can tank, can shield, can survive. Okay. we're mostly scanning down here. Let's counter dark event, so we're waiting for next liberation mission in Indonesia.
Setting course for the Indonesian zone.
Hold that thought. Ah, no, don't really have any other officer candidates. Well, I guess we could start training Melvin here. But I kind of really want you available to send you on another mission with a trial fire officer for the next promotion. Keep giving you some levels. Okay, so this would trigger a full retaliation when it completes. We could try to squeeze in a 4-man squad with a boost to stop it, or we could just accept the full retail. A good Haven advisor in place. Which chosen is this? Assassin. Destroy the relay underground. Would cost us, so we get 21 intel, but it would cost us, of course, 30 to boost. Even with us just now picking up Banish, I think we might just tank this one. Two days, 20 hours. So we get our supply drop, but we don't have enough time to pick up the supply. Well, no, we do have time. Because it will spawn the mission, but then we have another day to respond to the mission. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Because at the latest, after the supply drop, we need to put a Haven advisor in here. Ideally, an Overwatcher would not be wrong. And have a scientist, that's great, but that's also a good timer. 10 day, 13, so 7 days after the retaliation. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll do the retaliation and then we infiltrate that. Alright, our jailbreak did not take up to normal. It is still guarded, but we do have advantageous cover, advantageous terrain. So, third action point. And we have plenty of people who can take advantage of that third action point. And yeah, I think Bonk's gonna be super nice on that retaliation also to have. Yeah. I'm feeling positive about this. Trial by fire, so that's a free promotion, a guaranteed promotion on all these free guys down below. And especially Flamethrower on our Pyromaniac should get some value out of that free action point, so we can take flanking shots. And the other thing is, now that we do a jailbreak here, that's 2 more rebels that are gonna be on the full retaliation, where we can potentially root out any faceless we might have there. But all of that is gonna happen in another episode. So we'll have to, you know, do this jailbreak and then get slowly ready for retaliation with the assassin. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.